We're just now arriving to Freetown Christiania here in Copenhagen, which is known for its culture of cannabis. We're going to meet up with one of our local buddies, Christian, and he's going to give us the inside scoop and tell us a little bit about the history here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, it's wonderful to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Christian.
David. Oh,
hey, what's up, bro? Long time. Welcome to Christiania.
Thank you, man. Thanks for inviting us. I don't know anything about this. You're going to have to fill me in.
Okay, so Christiania is a social experiment, is what we call it. But it is Freetown. It's existed for 50 years. It started as an old army base, then it got shut down from the old coastal protection around Copenhagen. Then the hippies back in the 70s said, hey, if nobody's staying here, we might as well take it. So they moved in and they made it a free town where they set up their own law and their own rules, and everybody was welcome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then, well, it changed a lot. It's not the same anymore, but I'll give you some parts of the story.
Excellent. Well, and so you're from here?
Yes, I've lived here for, yeah, what was it? 18 years now, yes.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And so I've heard that you've been a really big part of this culture and that you've been really involved in the community all that time.
Well, I've been in here for a long time. In my early years when I moved in here, I was part of the cannabis scene, which is, cannabis has been dealt in here. In Christiania, cannabis sales are tolerated and the use of cannabis is not seen upon as illegal. So, yeah, I was selling cannabis in here for a long time.
Wow. So what was it like being a dealer in Christiania?
Well, that's a long, long story too. There's a lot of nuances to that. So let me give you parts of it while we take a tour around here.
That sounds fantastic, dude. Will you lead the way?
Okay, well, I want to show you guys over here. We have a map of Christiania. This is part of the old moat around Copenhagen with the coastal defenses. And right now, we're right here. Now I'm going to show you guys around here, which is called Central, which is the central part of Christiania, where we have all the restaurants, the galleries, the workshops, everything. And then out here, with this whole place here is also Christiania, but this is residential area. You don't have any businesses, anything. This is people's private homes. Now, people also live here, but this is where you have the famous Pusher Street. Now, I'm going to show you guys around Christiania. So Christiania is a lot of things, like I told you. But for me, it was a free room when I was a young, rebellious kid. And one of the cornerstones of Christiania is you have the right to be different just as long as you don't bother anybody with your difference or whatever you call it. So you could be free in here and I could smoke all the weed I wanted. That was really, really good also. And I could make money off of smoking weed in a young age. Positive, negative, that can be discussed. So here we have the skateboard ramp. And this is a free room where all the young kids from Copenhagen can come. You can always go inside here, borrow a skateboard, and you can go up and skate if you want. If you guys want, we go real quick inside. You take a look around.
This is super cool. I don't know if you can tell, but right over there is Pusher Street, and that's the area that we just can't film in.
So Christiania has its own little social infrastructure. We are an open democracy in here. A lot of things get decided, and if we can't agree upon it, we talk till we make an agreement. Nobody gets to decide about other people.
That's really cool.
It is.
Thank you very much. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of individual rules here in Christiania that are specific to Christiania.
There are, but they are very much part of a culture and a type of people that we have, the people that don't see how they fit properly in society. And over here, we have some old Christiania guys smoking, having the joint. Hi. Let's go. So for all you cannabis people, this is very special Christiania thing. We have chillums. Now, all people in Italy, they know what a chillum is. They have a clay chillum. In Denmark, we have meerschaum chillums. And a meerschaum chillum is this size. And we put 3 grams of hash and 3 cigarettes. And then you light it up. And I tell you, you can bring any Italian, a Dane will kill him with chillums.
The king of chillums.
Yes. This man smokes more than anybody in the world, I tell you, hands down.
Så hvad har du? Stin ren, jo. Hvad?
You want to try it?
Sure, I'd love to. Thanks for sharing, guys.
Okay, I gotta just get my composure after that chillum.
Yeah.
So, we're here in front of Pusher Street now, so we're gonna have to turn off the cameras for a second. So Pusher Street is gonna be down here, so not so, yeah. What we have here is Christiania Sports Club, and I'm gonna take you inside, show you real quick.
And what's special about this sports club?
Well, what's special about this sports club is, first of all, the motto is you never smoke alone. And it's called Joint the Club. We always, Christiania and the police always have a match every year.
Wow.
This is the sports club. Yeah, it's the sun is shining outside in Denmark, so people don't stay inside when the sun is shining. But here, and it's a members club, and they have active and non-active players, and I'm a non-active member.
Okay. So you see here, Joint the Club. This is the slogan or sort of the motto. And so it's Joint the Club and you'll never smoke alone.
But what you see here on the wall is a mural. It says Benjamin Armstrong, and he got shot in Pusher Street. So this is also one of the bad sides about cannabis being illegal. It can end up in the hands of wrong people.
This is the invisible line that separates Pusher Street from the rest of Christiania. On this side of the line, dealing is tolerated. But on this side of the line, you'll get kicked out of Christiania quick if you try to. We can't do any kind of filming as soon as we cross over this line, but we're gonna go check it out. Well, you know, just take a Saturday and get as high as you can. Man, I guess there's too many police around because I don't see anyone selling.
Taking a break from work.
Oh, yeah,
I understand.
I'm just
Catching the sun, enjoying life. See, they're walking now.
Where they assemble them now is over here, but this is what's the shop. But they have the famous Christiania bike. I don't know if we can see one here. Here, this is a Christiania bike, one of these here.
Okay.
The square boxes.
And that's been copied all over the world now.
Uh-huh. But that comes from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of course I've seen that all over the world.
Yes, this is the Christiania bike. This over here is the Great Hall.
Okay.
This is Christiania's concert hall, and we've had a lot of crazy concerts now. Normally, if it wasn't for COVID, every year we'd have a big Christmas market, and people would have craft shops there, and they would be selling their things. And we've had people like Bob Dylan, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Cypress Hill, Bon Jovi, Snoop Dogg, Old Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang,
Wow.
Ice Cube.
People that wasn't even famous.
Yeah.
You know.
This is a thing Christiania also created, the culture. It was a growing room for people to express themselves, and you could be yourself 100%. If you were not an asshole, everything was going to be okay. Now we are coming here. This is Christiania's own brewery. We have our own beer brewery. So if you ever stop by Christiania, come by and taste them. They're really good beer.
Yeah?
I don't know, you guys drink beer?
I do.
You want to try a beer? You want to take it on the way back, or?
I'm down to try a beer, sure.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, skål.
Skål.
I think cannabis and hops complement each other very well.
Completely, yeah.
So down here we have Nemo Land, and we just came from.
Look, we have
Steamtooth
more
over here.
weed growing right here. Oh, and it smells delicious.
This is one of a typical person of Christiania. I am a typical person of Christiania. We're many, many different types out here. Here we have Marius with his, he has his art gallery here. He's an artist.
And so this is more of that community feel that I've been hearing about.
Yes, well now we left away from what is called the business area. And now we are coming into what's the more residential area. This here is our local market, daily goods market, where you can go get your milk, you can get your joint papers, you can get your beers.
The essentials.
The essentials of what you need. This is for you. This is guy's old school seed collector.
We always have the pot ready with the seeds, you know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
People passing by, they always get some.
Check out these seeds.
You can get some if you want.
I would love to take a couple seeds. Thank you so much.
They like to be planted in the frozen soil.
Okay, I'll remember that.
You put them in January.
Okay.
You put them down.
Wow.
This is a wonderful gift. Thank you so much.
And they find out when they like. After 7 degrees, they will always grow or have action. If I even plant in November before, and then the snow is coming. The small plant is standing inside the ice cube and snow. Just stand by. And when it's melting, they continue growing.
Sounds like some very resilient plants.
Good, really good.
Thank you so much. I'm going to take care of these. I'm going to take them back to Barcelona and see what I might do with them.
Yeah, they will love Spain.
Oh, wow. Do as you like as long as you harm none.
Yeah.
It has been maybe 1 year. It stay in the vodka and then it get filtered. Who's the one?
You take it. In Denmark we finish him.
Oh, and it's delicious.
It tastes like weed.
That's
Huh?
absolutely delicious, yeah. Thank you so much.
You got to meet Kim.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And I got some seeds as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to those.
This is what I love about Christiania. You get to be yourself. You get to be close to cannabis people.
Yeah, this is a pretty fantastic community. It's stealing my heart little by little. All right, guys, after all of those joints and that shot of vodka, I'm starving. Let's dig into some food, and I'll see you guys soon. That's delicious.
Here we're smoking. This is a typical Danish thing too. So you saw the chillums. This is Danish. Is called a 2-cigarette joint. So it's 2 cigarettes and 2 grams of hash, rolled with a drilled filter, with a big king size filter, and of course you don't double roll them. You rip it.
Let's get this sticker put up right here. Fantastic.
Now we passed what's the central part of Christiania. This is where the tourists come, where the people from Copenhagen come and relax. And this is the cultural center of Christiania.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to check
So,
this out.
How do you like Christiania so far?
Well, like I said, this place is stealing my heart real quick.
And it's a village inside of the big city. And it's outside of normality. And I think that's very healthy in the society we're living in right now, that you can detach from all this stimulants, impulses, and people come here, sit by the water, have a nice spliff, enjoy the nice trees, the flowers, the beautiful view, and get to unwind from the big city and all the stress.
Well, and you know, you've mentioned some of the issues with Christiania and prohibition and these sorts of things. So what could help Christiania? What do you see as the future of Christiania?
Oh, the future of Christiania. Well, no, but what about the future of the world we're living in right now? That's a big question. Christiania is a dynamic place. It'll never stay the same. It's getting more genderfied in some sense, but it still has this essence. And that's the core of Christiania, this room to be different and have space for each other. And we make mistakes and we laugh together. And that's one of the very, very beautiful things of it. So Christiania will never go away, but it'll never be the same. So what it'll be, I can't tell you, but
Sure.
it's going to be beautiful.
Well, that's a wonderful sentiment.
And you got to see a small part of Christiania, but the most visited part of Christiania. But if you look down here, all the way through the water and around, and even 3 times further, and also on the other side, it's all Christiania. And that's where a lot of the people in Christiania live.
I got you. So this is more of the residential end.
Yes.
And like you said, the more visited, where all the tourists end up going, is where we visited so far.
Exactly. Downtown.
Downtown Christiania.
And well, a misconception in Christiania is that we don't pay to live out here. That's not true. We just pay property taxes and we pay for electricity and water, but nobody makes money off of us living here.
Okay.
So that's why it's cheap to live here, but we also take care of everything ourselves. You saw we have our own waste disposal, we have our own central heating, we do everything ourselves in here.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like to see the way the community organizes and works together for the greater good.
We try.
Well, you know, everybody tries a little bit, but this is definitely something a little outside of the norm. They're trying differently, and I think that's valuable.
Exactly, that's what we feel in here. You know, maybe we could have done it better, but at least we did what we wanted to do and we didn't step on people while we were doing it. That's very important for us.
That's really cool. Christiania has this awesome soul that I'm picking up on, and I can't wait to visit again.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for showing us around. Thanks for all of the love you've given to us and for introducing us to these wonderful people. And I hope we get to see each other again really soon.
Definitely will.
All right, I'll see you again soon.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you guys are enjoying the video and that you stick around for more great content. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Stay high.